Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. My name's Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty. So, last week on Ramblin' with Rusty, we finished off the quest to enlist the support of the various clan chiefs in Wrothgar for the king's plans. And we need to run by Orsinium. Or no, actually, we need to go find a couple of sky shards so we can get a skill point here. Let me see if I can find a couple of easy ones. I almost forgot about that. We need to get a skill point so we can buy the persuasion skill. So, and as I recall,
Please, someone, we need help.
We just need 2 sky shards to make that happen. So we're going to grab a couple easy ones. And let's see, we're going to run over and grab which ones are easy to get to. None of those are really all that easy to get to. So let's see what else we can find. Wrothgar. One there, we have one there. And now, okay, let's clean Nord. So let's see if we missed any. Got here. We got one down here. That's relatively easy to get to. That's just that one. Let's go to this one. We're going to stop in here in Blackwood and pick up this sky shard. Well, I sure wish I knew what Windows did to my Bluetooth driver for headphones. It's giving it this weird echo. But I just can't seem to find it and get rid of that reverb. Because it just makes everything sound weird and wrong. Okay, now we're going to head up to Wrothgar. pick up that skill before we forget. Persuasion. And I think we're going here, yeah.
So, what did you find? What? I knew it. Her hands are red with my husband's blood. You see, a cultist chants to her Daedric prince, just like the stories. This is enough evidence for me to demand the blood price from Glogosh. You're right. I was just so angry. If she had been there beside him, he'd still be alive. We'd still be a family. I'll speak with Glogosh. We both lost someone important to us.
Okay. Blood feud averted. Next, we need to... Let's see... guild, that's main quest. Please to remember. Okay, we're on King. So we need to head over to Orsinium. And we'll just head down this road. Oh, apparently we're headed to his corner club. Yep, the King's Corner Club. There's the king.
And my champion returns. Still alive, and with most of your vital body parts intact. Perfect! You've done me a great service, my friend. The moot will be remembered as the turning point for Wrothgar. The day when all the clans united under the rule. Now, why we prepare for the moot. Don't worry about Bosrog. Why should I be? You're concerned enough for both of us. But come on, you...
Okay.
Hello! I've been looking all over the city for you. I had the hardest time finding you. Looked all over the city, even got lost once or twice. I did find an adorable sweet shop, though. They had these wonderful tiny cakes that were absolutely delicious. Who knew oatcakes could taste so good? Right to business, huh? Not even a hi. Good to see you. Fine, fine. Anyway, High Priestess Solgra needs our help. She wants us to work together on this. When you have a moment, you need to go see her. It's a rescue mission, but she said she wants to give you the details personally. After all, you did save her life. Seriously, Solgra wants to... No, doesn't have a clue. That's what makes it so exciting. This is an honest-to-goodness secret mission. Have you seen my bow skills? I'm sure Solgra noticed. I'll meet up with you later. Go see Solgra, but don't take too long. The orcs smelled, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... God, don't get me started on the Bretons.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Your reputation spreads far and wide.
The city is
Chairman
simply
Scott.
beautiful. It seems the king will leave a lasting legacy after all.
Thank you for responding so quickly to my summons, especially considering everything you've been doing to support the king. Did Everly tell you that I have a delicate situation? I could really use your help again. She can be rather exuberant, but I suppose the term is accurate. I debated with myself before deciding to ask the two of you for assistance. But in the end, there isn't a shield wife from one of the clans sent me an urgent plea for help. It appears that the clan's chief has been taken captive by a fanatical group of... how do I put this? They're members of a religious sect. Yes, but it's not the same. The Wrothgar are Trinimac extremists who bend the sacred teachings to their own purposes. They've been gathering power and influence at an alarming rate. If they kill the captain chief in Trinimac's name, it will give the Orc traditionalists one more arrow to put in their quiver, and they won't use it only against us. King Korag and the Forge Mother have supported us. This will cripple their cause and turn everyone against Trinimac and his followers. Go to Farin's stronghold and meet Everly. Stop the Wrothgar and rescue the chief before it's too late. I just ask for your discretion in this matter. If the king finds out, he'll send an army, which will only result in more death and destruction. 2 things before you go. First, avoid bloodshed on your way into the stronghold. The captives won't be immediately harmed if the Wrothgar feels secure. Second, I'm not sure which chief was taken. The message I received was purposefully vague. As with the attack on the temple, we don't want to give the captives a reason to act in haste. The longer they remain unaware of your presence, the better chance you'll have to locate and free the chief. Besides, they could have other hostages. I don't think so. At least not immediately. They're keeping the chief alive for a reason. I think they want to make a spectacle. But the Wrothgar haven't always acted in a predictable manner. Of course, other prisoners they hold would be not much. They're rather secretive, keep to themselves. They apparently wear masks whenever they gather, and I've heard rumors. They've been linked to trouble in the West. This sect is rather new, from what I've been given to understand. Well, they weren't here when I arrived in Orsinium. I wasn't aware of them, at any rate. Of course, we were dealing with the Winterborn at the time, so anything else was considered a lesser threat. Still, their increasing boldness worries me. Our temple guides people to Trinimac and presents his teachings so they can decide for themselves. The Wrothgar, on the other hand, shove Trinimac's blade down their throats and tell them to swallow it or die. Such violence is not Trinimac's way.
Hello?
Hello, you were calling me.
Yes, I wanted to let you know I was going to be recording when you got home.
Well, you're probably recording right now.
I am. I've got it muted.
You can say what these extremists
So I will be
have in
safe when
mind.
I get home.
I'm not privy to their
Yeah,
ultimate goal.
it's going to end up being
I would speculate that eliminating a chief who revered
leftovers for
Malakath
dinner.
will send a distinct message
Okay,
about
sounds
the
good.
Wrothgar.
Yeah, I made a
I
couple of
suppose it depends
mistakes
on what
that put
chief
me
they
way
hold.
behind schedule.
It happens.
Right. Yeah. All too often for me. But,
But you'll be able to come to work tomorrow
yes.
and maybe walk around 5 or so tonight.
Maybe more like 5:30.
Okay. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so we are off to Maroon Stronghold. We were up there last week, and I mentioned that there was a quest there that would come later on in the show, and this is it. So we'll just grab a way train over, see what kind of trouble we can get
Stretch
into.
your legs, Kruger. We'll be on the hunt soon.
This guy is not going to be too good at sneaking around.
Malakath. Vision fades. And yet, I see you clearly through the fog at Life's End. Malakath? Is that you? No, I see. The Voshrak. They attacked our stronghold, crying for our blood in the name of Trinimac. They came for the sacred words, the hidden sanctuary, but they made a mistake. Malakath has sent you to see the sacred words to safety. Find the other archivists. Gather a drop of blood from each to open the way.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Why does that still... What the heck? Why is that not going away? That's annoying. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to follow these arrows. Maybe it's one of those things where it only registers interaction if you're standing up. There's Everly over there. What's this person going to, right? If they're close enough, I can't get around them.
You made it! Excellent! You found I knew you could do it. Did you like the trail I left for you? It was easy. Hide, release an arrow, move forward, repeat. And I was able to stay hidden the whole way. Well, mostly. I did almost get caught that last time. Scared the leaves off my tree, if you catch my meaning. I dove down here to hide and wait for you to arrive. Worked a lot better in my head, truth be told. I found out that the stronghold contains a large prison of some sort, but I have no idea where they hid the thing. Nothing around here looks like a prison to me. Oh, I did hear something else while I was sorting my arrow. A couple of Bosch rocks were arguing. One of them stormed off toward the overlook. He sounded pretty upset with the colt. We might be able to get the prison's location out of him. Or, he could alert the entire stronghold to our presence. The cultists talk a lot. We might be able to eavesdrop on them and hear something useful. Or we can search the buildings and hope for the best. Either way, let's split up. We can meet back up after one of us finds some. If you discover anything useful, meet me behind the Great Hall. And now that you mention it, the Voshroks seem pretty well equipped for a deranged cult. I've seen armies that didn't have some of the equipment they're using. You think one of the alliances might be funding these extremists? Your side? Huh. As much as I crave adventure, I never grew accustomed to the taste of war. My clan refused to get involved. Besides, I never wanted to bow down to a high elf queen. What can I say?
Let's see. I'm tired of this monkey guy. Non-combat pets. Let's dismiss him. Avoid killing Vashra to remain undetected. Problem is that none of these guys are moving from their posts. It's going to be awful hard to fucking sneak around when nobody's moving. So I need to get clues from up there. Without being seen by these guys. And they're going to have to move a lot further away from me to sneak by there. Okay, now maybe I can do it. that up while I'm here. I didn't remember having to come in. Oh, of course it's... Of course. That's the building I just came from. Oh, I gotta say, I don't like that new icon. A lot of nothings.
Did you get a look at that prison? Never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, but I can't believe we opened up all the cages. It's a madhouse down there.
Ah, don't worry. It's far enough beneath the fortress that they'll never be able to crawl up here, even if they manage to make it to the old well.
is get the bear head. So here we have gather blood. So we've got one more batch of blood to get. We actually made it. What do you know?
You truly want to help us secure the sacred words of Outsider! You honor Malakath with your actions. I serve the Furious One as well, and as his instrument of vengeance, I swear that the death of the Archivists will not go unanswered. You, however, have the faithful of Malakath require protectors, especially in these difficult and violent times. I am one of Malakath's mortal agents, one of the Agrakran. You would say the blood shield in the common tongue. You have the Archivist's blood, yes? There was little time to prepare you, and still less now. Malakath's vengeance cannot be delayed. But I can give you this book, the Stronghold Keep. A shrine to Malakath waits inside, though it hides in our prince's true place of power. The blood holds the key, though your initiates used it to gain admittance to the old order, as did those who sought refuge in the halls of Malakath's true servants. It will guide you, but like the Furious One, it won't lead you by the...
Let's see.
I've had enough.
Did you learn anything about the place underground? Like in a dungeon or something? I heard. Then this must be our last. Follow me. Come on. The well is this way. I'll hang back and look around up here a little more while you head into the prison.
Interesting use of a rope. Remarkably convenient, too. I'm surprised nobody tried that before. You're not a prisoner. I know everyone they tossed down here, and you're definitely not. Me? I'm no one. Just a humble engineer who built and maintained this prison. Before they tossed me into it, that is. I've been able to avoid the dangerous prisoners, at least so far. Lucky I literally... Well, I designed it, but most of the heavy lifting was done by the orcs of Clan Farin. The chief hired me, despite my obvious non-orcishness. He appreciated my expertise and sardonic sense of humor. But it was those Vashrak who imprisoned me. Well, not just me. They threw a lot of the clan members down here. And then the bastards, they opened the cages, let the actual prisoners loose. It was some kind of sick game to them. But I never heard an alarm. You must... Well, this elixir might come in handy. There's a chamber you might come across. Fills with gas if the cell gates open accidentally. A fail-safe measure, you see. Drink this potion and the gas won't bother you. I always carry a vial, just in case. Suit yourself. No skin off my nose if the poison melts your face. Perhaps you'll take this advice. Beware the spike room. It's a defense mechanism that will skewer you if you're not careful. It resets if you don't turn the 3 valves fast enough. No, not if you want to make it through the prison. But there's a 4th valve hidden around the wall near the exit gate. Close that valve before the others, and the trap won't reset. Consider this a reward for...
Is that the best you can do? My hearth mother hits harder than that, and she's dead.
Circle around!
You again? If I didn't know any better, I'd think you liked me. So Kurog's pet shows up again. Are you here to make sure I am still a prisoner? Or has he sent you to cut my... Kurog sent you to kill the captured chief, but he didn't tell you it was me. The Trinimat priestess. She's just like the idiots who attacked my stronghold and threw me down here. They released my prisoners and made a game out of letting them torture us. What are you talking about? After I left Orsinium, I returned here just in time to watch the Vashrak overwhelm my stronghold. I've been a prisoner in my own dungeon ever since. Definitely didn't have... That's nice. I have adoring admirers, but I had nothing to do with them or the temple. I do indeed. But the prison defenses are still... First, we need to get through the Chamber of Scorn, where we keep the most dangerous prisoners. Chamber's protected by poison gas. If we run into trouble, you'll have to deal with it, what with my injured arm and all.
Okay, well, let's hope I can make it through this chamber.
Damn gates! I forgot about them. Blasted engineers always making upgrades. So just so you know, if we don't do this exactly right, we're both going to die. No pressure. I need to turn the manual override switches in the correct order to open the gate to the next chamber. But this is the Chamber of Scorn. It was designed to hold our most dangerous inmates. As soon as I start the process, poison will begin filling the room, and those cell doors are going to swing open. I'll try to be quick, but with an injured arm, I can only work so fast. Just keep the... You die a slow. Once I turn this lever, there's no stopping, so get ready. Turning the first lever. Now! One down. I'll get the next one. Just keep those prisoners away from me. Good job, but things are about to get more complicated. One more lever to go. Keep moving. Welcome to the Spike Room. I'd brag about the craftsmanship if we weren't trapped down here. See those valves on the wall? I need you to turn all three of them. Just... Well, not exactly. Those expensive engineers I hired built in override timers on the locks. If you don't close the valves fast enough, the trap resets. We built it to hamper escape attempts, remember? It's not supposed to be. Just watch out for those spikes. They're reinforced metal sharpened to razor points, and they might be coated with poison. Depends on when the last maintenance tasks were performed. Get skewered by a couple of those... The spikes aren't random. You can watch from up here, and you might be able to...
Didn't get it fast enough.
That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you?
Only somebody would come.
Figured it out. Not bad. Just a little farther and we'll be out of here. Finally. It's good to... I refuse to leave one Damn right you're not. Make a move and I'll cut you. Just a flick of my wrist. My arm is fine. But I couldn't get out of the prison on my own, so killing you down there wasn't an option. Now I'll ask again. Now I understand. Kurog wants to save face. Can't have a rival chief die at the hands of fanatics who worship the same god as our so-called king. Now I see where Kurog's priorities lie. Me. Help Kurog. Where was our so-called king when my clan was at the mercy of the Voshrak? Where was he when my people were dying or being forced to join this cult against their will? How many times do I have to tell you? I had nothing to do with that. You want to know the truth? Find Ulsha. I sent her away during the attack. She's camped outside Faron.
Chief Bazrog, lower your weapon, please. I don't want to loose this arrow, but I will if you don't stand down.
Damn it, Wood Elf, fine! But you might as well put that arrow in my heart, because I won't let you turn me over to Kurog.
So now what? I've never taken an Orc Chief prisoner before. I guess we could take him to High Priestess Solgra. She did send us to save him, after all. I'm sure I can sneak him into the city, as long as he cooperates. All right, then. We've got a plan. And it's a perfectly good plan. Really. Right. Sneak...
You can put the bow down, Elf. I'll go with you as long as you promise not to turn me over to Kurog.
Sorry, no. I'm keeping the bow. But I promise not to take you to Kurog.
Well, I needed to be here to, that's not right. Oh, it still wants me to talk to that damn guy. Well, we're done with the part where I have to...
Outsider! You honor Malakath with your actions. I served the faithful. There was little. The stronghold keep. Initiates used it. The blood shields.
Okay, I needed to actually go ask him. Okay, whatever. Now, let's see. I need to go this way. Need to put the blood in each of the 4 bowls. Okay, read the book. Path you must walk is never easy, but it's traversed in the correct order devout manner will lead you to the author of codes and grace. The shrine of Fern Keep hides the path to the sanctuary, only gifted life's most precious liquid. In the prayer rooms, those who refuse to follow Malakat's light will forever walk in darkness. So, walk in Malakat's light. I know that's the way you came. I don't see any difference, except that as a different coloring on that one. And I'm back where I started. We go right. Nope. Okay, right. Left. That's not correct. Right. Left. Straight. Right. Left. Straight. Right. No. Right, left, straight, straight. Right, left, straight, straight. I gotta remember that.
And so before and as it will be again. Then, strike true. Your quest will come to nothing if you falter here. Malakath demands sacrifice, even of his most devout.
You have proven yourself capable of doing whatever Malakath asks of you. Good. Only though, you have done well, outsider. Not only were you able to find this sanctuary, you proved yourself worthy enough to take up the sacred words. You should be honored to be so favored by Malakath. The choice was yours. Though Malakath always demands a sacrifice, a display of loyalty and commitment. But rest assured, the Keeper knew her role, and she relished the taste of it. The Archivists have been avenged, and Malakath's fury sated. For now. The remaining Bashrak will soon notice their shrinking numbers, and depart far. The Agrakran is all around, hidden in plain sight. In Orsinium, for example, waits one of the most powerful of our order. Take the scroll to Chroma, but protect it safe and go to the residential...
Okay. Well, he's claiming that I didn't have to kill her. But as far as I could tell, that was the only choice. Okay, well, it is what it is. I have a bear down here to kill somewhere.
Aid me!
Yeah, we'll kill these bandits first. Okay, now I need to go back to Orsinium. But first, I gotta talk to Ultra. Well, I'm not running around, I might as well go find these other ingredients. Oh, can't afford to leave that. Just laying there. Oh, it is there. Well, we need to change that. Let's see, Lazy Rick Crafter.
Someone's coming this way, Lucia!
Let them through. They're friends. It's good to see you again, though we seem destined to always meet during troubled times. First, the frozen peasants, and now this difficulty with the Vashrak. My husband lives. Truly, the man is favored by Malakath. I suppose I need to thank Solgra for sending help when I requested it. But where is he? Is the chief well? After the chief met with Kurog, we immediately set out for Farin. He was angry, but he refused to talk about it. We arrived to find our stronghold overrun by those Trinimac fanatics. The Vashrak fell upon us before we knew what was happening. What? Of course not. Chief Bosrog would never put innocents in danger, not even if Kurog insulted his honor. Tell me who these imposters were, so that I can deal with them in a... Very well. But my chief is innocent. We must clear his name. I'll contact my sources, and then I trust he will stay that way, or you will answer to me. Take this as a token of thanks for assisting the chief, and for your willingness to find the truth of the dark matters that plague Wrothgar. I'll contact...
Okay, so she will contact me in Orsinium. Everything points to Orsinium next. Ooh, hello. We have some ingredients for food to go get. And we will do that right after this commercial intermission. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Oh, wait. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and on the hunt for foodstuffs. Thunder turtles. Looks like bear scat to me. Why do I not see any more? Beast to remember. Oh, I gathered all 5 truffles. Okay. here. Talk to Thrushmore. That's not what we need to do. Yeah, no, okay, give me some Zerzog lichen. And I need glacial tomatoes, which come from the region of Chatul over here. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, and then take these ingredients back to Wrothgar. Who is not there? No, she's over there. It just can cause so much trouble.
Frozen Durzog liver pears. Ha! Coffee shipped all the way from Valen Harbor and he eats the whole bag off the cart? He'll make a fine smoked bear's head stew. One of his cousins just... You aren't a fan of a dish that comes with its own container? Are you sure you can't make an exception? Just dig in. The lichen is key to the broth. You may notice the tomato base draws out the subtler taste of the truffles. It's better you swallowed the tooth whole than tried to chew it. Though, you might pay for it later. I was worried about the presentation. Removing all the teeth Very true.
You are Zorga, master of orc cuisine?
Master? Yes, that's me.
Okay.
And you...
Yeah. Well, that's done. Off to Orsinium. There's a couple of us turn in here.
I do not know you, yet you approach with great purpose. State your intentions and let Malakath judge your worth. Yes, I heard about the trouble at Farin's stronghold. Thank Malakath that you were able to secure the holy text. The Agra Krun will make sure it remains safe. The Vosh Rock lost today's battle thanks to you.
Okay, well, that one's done. No, we don't want to talk to us. I seem to have forgotten to pick something up.
Did you really meet Isgramor himself?
Maybe over there. That's part of the Mage's Guild.
Hold, outsider! I bring a message from the king. King Kurog requests the honor of your presence, outsider. My beloved awaits your arrival at the keep, so do not linger. His dark... Of course I know... outsider, my apologies. The king's mood has set everyone on edge. You could literally cut the tension in the court with a knife, and I fear it will get... Go! Have you no sense of urgency?
Okay, so that's a weird one. You gotta come back to the gates to pick it up. Like they never thought people might come via Wayshrine instead. Maybe the Wayshrines were added later. I don't know.
My hunters brought in an entire herd this morning.
We should have enough for the feast then, depending on how hungry the king is.
Have you ever looked at these statues? I mean, really looked at them. Legends carved into bronze or stone. The work of hundreds of hours, likely crafted by people who didn't know a thing about their subject matter. And who decides who we honor and remember? The victors, of course, for they get to write the history. But there are two sides to every story. No one remembers the losers. They fought for what they believed in and failed. To the vanquished, this isn't a statue of a hero. It's a tribute to a tyrant. Many see me in the same way, a tyrant, forcing my ideas upon the people. They say I'm wrong, that I'll destroy the Orsimer. I get reports, things my advisors think I need to know. One report claims that the Wood Elf is keeping company with Bosrog. When two of my scouts confronted her, she killed them both. Evalee aids my enemy. The Wood Elf has chosen the wrong side. I worry that you might follow her example.
Yeah. Dude's blinded by his own ambition.
Yes, I'm sure you are. I have a message for you. I thought that was you when I saw you enter the keep. You were in there so long, though, I was beginning to think you'd never come back out. Right. A little wood elf gave it to me. Described you to a turn and asked me to deliver this letter. Not sure why she was hiding under that hood, or
why she spoke with a funny accent. As a matter of fact, although it didn't make a lick of sense to me, she said the letter itself wasn't important. She said that what really matters is the beginning of every thought.
Let's see, we are at the inn, hidden room, secret words, orcs don't smell. Huh. Apparently I'm supposed to talk to this guy again? No. Okay. That's an option. Except we don't need to talk to him. Well, that was a waste of effort. Of course, the question remains, which inn? The inn is here. Maybe it was this door over here.
I can show you a few tricks.
Apparently it was not this door. I do remember there is a secret path to get there. Must only be available from the other
I
route.
hate this place. Nothing but dry bread and old turnips to eat. I never should have gotten on that cart.
Or maybe it's that door up there. No?
Damn moot. First the king invites out a wood elf and 2 orcs. Sounds my apologies. I couldn't reveal anything.
Not very secret when it's busted out.
You can't just walk into the Voshrock base. That's suicide.
We have to find out what the Vashrak have planned. If we wait for them to strike, it will be too late.
Whatever they're planning, it's going to happen soon. They just about told me as much when they threw me into my own prison.
Maybe we should have left you in there. For all we know, you deserve to be in prison.
Listen to me, Elf. I didn't attack anyone. I left Orsinium and they ambushed me.
I sent you to rescue the Chief Everlee. I wouldn't have done that if I believed he was guilty.
You lied to us, High Priestess. You knew who you were sending us to rescue the entire time. This feels like one giant trap, and we walked right into it.
Ah, you found us. I'm sorry that I know you have questions, and you're probably just as angry with me as Everlee. I withheld certain details, yes, but I had good reasons. If cultists killed Basrag in Trinamac's name, it would have started a civil war. And if Kurog found out you were trying to rescue Basrag, you would never have been allowed to leave the city. Basrag's shield wife approached me after the Vashrak attacked Farron's stronghold. She knew the king would do nothing for those who didn't accept his rule. Chief Basrag was ambushed at the same time the temple was being attacked. Someone wanted to blame Basrag for the Malakath fanatics, while also removing the chief from the battlefield. It was a brilliant plan. Fortunately, you were able to foil it. And now, thanks to Basrag, we know the Vashrak want to make a statement. Something big. Basrag thinks it involves the moot, where all the chiefs will be gathered. I'll send scouts. You two have your orders. Scout the temple exterior. The others will join you shortly.
Finally! Something to do that doesn't involve a mess.
I hate this situation. I really do. Being a hero, that's supposed to be pure and honest. Good is good and evil is evil, you know what I mean? But nothing here is clear cut. I can't tell the good guy. I'm not even sure whose side I'm on anymore. When Basrag and I sneaked into the city, 2 guards got lucky and happened to be in the right place at the right time. They attacked. I just reacted. But I killed 2 guards who were just doing their job. They probably have loved ones, pets. I don't know. I knew you were going to say that. I can do that.
Okay, so we're off to Paragon's Remembrance. Yeah, okay. Make a note of where that door is.
My priceless can't be beat.
An orc's work is never done.
What do you want?
Paragon.
Entrance has to be... I've got good news, disappointing news, and downright awful news. The good, Basrag's instructions were easy to follow. The disappointing, I have no idea how to find the entrance. I lost a bet with Talvia, and now I owe him a traditional Valenwood dinner. You know, the kind wood elves like to eat. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes what kind of meat he's eating. It'll be priceless. Yeah, I guess I just needed to get out of the city. I was seriously depressed when I wound up on... Well, with all the runners we saw. Well, Talvia thinks, just don't get too close to those...
Yeah. So much dialogue in some of these quests. I get tired of listening to it and reading it. There's a roadside brute. Finally getting close to the end of this line. Get to find out who the bad person is.
This illusion is so weird. It looks like I'm wearing robes, but I feel so unencumbered. Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. This place is a good idea, and let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are, I'm afraid. Ha ha. Tease me all you want, but I know better now. Sort of. As long as you stay safe, Flies and I will meet up with you later.
All right. We can do this. We just sneak in. It's the whole reason I came. Oh, that's where you're wrong. I knew you'd
Okay.
Trinimac, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good. I thought we were just spying on a meeting.
You, the chosen of the Vashrak, have shown bravery against the Malakath heretics, even going so far as to invade the temple we love and cherish. But one challenge remains. A challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission. Now choose a scroll and select a blessing to help you in your ordeal. Elder Azul will answer any questions you have. Now, in Trinimac's name, may you find great honor or an honorable death. Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinimac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet? So, which blessing have you decided upon? Then let Trinimac grant you the strength to overcome the challenge of...
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vashrak inside will try to stop you. If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. Trinimac favors the time start.
It was tough, but we made it. I knew we could do it. You did great back there. I have to say, I'm impressed. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It might be... We did, didn't we? The council. Right.
Now I see how you completed the gauntlet so quickly. Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We've donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice? Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined? Show us where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinimat's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working.
Greetings.
Did they just say something about spilling my blood? Oh my. You're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
Make your choice. Our war is yours.
Move the flank! That was kind of exciting. I'll ward the door while you search the room. Find out what they're planning. Then go and let the others know.
I'd rather be cracking heads.
I'll stay here and ward the doors so the cultists don't follow you.
Well, yeah, that was okay.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some all by himself. Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out... Yeah, I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Bosrog. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer. That's something, but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Blythe and I will go warn...
Okay. Did I forget to speak to someone here? No. For some reason, I did end up coming back to the city in my earlier runs. But I can't see a reason to now.
You can't lock us out of our inn. That's tyrannical.
You should have thought about that before you helped the enemies of our king. Now get out of my way before I toss you in a regulations.
How infuriating! I don't even like the place that much, but I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to... Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the soldiers placed guards. I should have known that hiding folks in our inn... Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? Alright, never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron. What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish, mark my words. You'd do better fish. That was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him, he's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed. That's between you and him. I'll have no...
Alright, so we got back to Orsinium and got the next quest. Even though there was nothing directing us back here, so...
Religion breeds fanatics. It's inevitable.
What the hell?
I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached
If
to
I
my
can
shoulders.
raise a little gold, I'm on the next caravan out. To oblivion with this place.
You're a little late. They just left me. I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in. They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away. By the...
My favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all... That sounds serious. But this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today. You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I send my soldiers... What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Bosrog filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? More questions?
Okay, time to get
I
ambushed.
hear the footsteps of an outsider. Ah, outsider. You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, so proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, the Voshrock do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son. It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin.
And
This
there
is about
it is.
survival. Surely you can understand that. Stop me? I don't think so. The Orsimer will rally as one. Let it be known, the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great city. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence you shall execute by your own hand. May Trinimac guide your blade.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. But what I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Now, what you do for your own sanctification and glory.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here. You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Voshrock arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you. My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Voshrock guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I expected you'd say that. Take this. My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have. Kurog is my beloved, and I swore an oath to support and protect him. Besides, I believe in the king's dream. I believe in a united Orsimer nation. It's the clan chiefs are far from innocent, and their deaths will serve a higher purpose. They represent a worthy sacrifice. Now, no, he hoped that the chief... Why would they do that? They'll see it. My beloved doesn't hate Bosrog. It worked, didn't it? The chiefs have...
Yeah, she's just as crooked as her mother-in-law. Okay, now I need to remember where they are. Over in the prison cells.
We have to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Kurog up to, I wonder? You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Kurog for a long time. Then there isn't any time. There are still some...
Okay.
I'll make sure.
Find the path to the throne room. We've been up this path so many times, it's not a matter of... It's a matter of going to it.
I wish you had listened to me, but I expected you'd come here.
My beloved says I'm sorry you come.
Healer!
We seal all paths to the moot. We're about to begin. I don't want any interruptions. Once I unlock the gate from the throne room. Stand guard, deal with anyone who dares to challenge me, especially betrayed us. Take care of the outsider, then join the soldiers already sent to deal with the High Priestess Solgra and seal the only remaining path to the moot. Once she's exposed as the Vashrach leader. Yes, he doesn't consider himself their husband. He considers himself their king, and they are his subjects. And now we're off to deal with Cobra. Probably at the temple. Wait a minute. We got a quest marker up here.
Feeling I'd find you here. Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he? Damn it. Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding. Let me see that. You can get to the moot through the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But you go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everly and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slight. I'm well aware of that. You've done more for me. The temple, besieged by... I know you will. I've seen you in action. How could it not? The temple, the moot, those are the fires.
Okay, now we go to the temple.
What was I thinking?
Won't you take pity on me?
Supplies are now reaching the city on a regular basis. I don't know whether it's a city function.
Calm down, my brothers and sisters. We're in no condition to chase after anyone. King's soldiers want to talk to Solgra. It must be for a good reason. We need to stay out of their way. This isn't a good time to visit the temple. If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of... But, no, very well. When the king... Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldier...
Okay, find the High Priestess above.
There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king I'll play no part in this political game. What in Trinamac's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after Wrothgar? I don't understand. But no, they didn't. What a ridiculous notion. Trinamac promotes unity and civilization, not anarchy and violence like those Wrothgar fanatics claim. We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be... There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes.
There she is! My arrow!
Behind you! On the ledges! More soldiers! Quick, let's get... Aha!
High Priestess, no!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you!
Yeah, I chased her ass up here and she fucking disappeared. She ran down the bridge.
I surrender! I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched. I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solgra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Do with me as you will, outsider. You're going to let me live? The Forge Mother was right. You are a coward. There's no iron. You'll regret letting me live. But I'll enjoy watching the king tear you apart.
I don't think you will.
They were soldiers. Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
Done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Everly, enough. Solgra's gone. More priests get in here wouldn't have changed that.
I should have been here to save her.
Her death was quick, if that makes you feel any better. What in Malakav's... Solgra didn't deserve this fate, as much as I disagreed with her. She was a good person. A caring person. Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die? This isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best we'll be branded. Then we take the fight to Kurog and Alga. May Trinimac take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Bosrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not let Trinimac have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Look at this mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
You'd think that temple priests would be neater. These manuscripts are all over. Look everywhere. It'll probably be something odd or out of place, like those switches over there. But this is a library.
Okay. Now there is a book that tells building Orsinium. The hidden tunnels. Shows when created. No. Open the way to the tunnels, setting the pillars correctly. With that, the High Chief spoke with the following words. My eyes gaze upon the battlefield, but I feel calm. To my right, Clan Lucen fights with ferocity and keeps our enemy at bay. So, let's see. I need to make a note here. To the right is Lugen. To the left Bragosh. Above. Now up to the High Chief's son. You have to remember the words, call upon his knowledge of the clans and their symbols, or the tunnels would never open. Okay, so now I need to go look at the clans so I can find their symbols. Let's see, Bragosh is the Hammer clan. Penderum, Enclave, Lucin. This is the wolf. Murtag, Wrothgar is the owl. And there are 3 things. So, to the right, no, this is the left, would be the hammer. That's the wall. I think the hammer. Look upon okay, so I've got the right order, I just need to know the Great Chief, that would be Malakath. To his right, is it to his right, or, yeah, the wolf, the hammer, obviously still not the right order.
I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
Silence, chiefs! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Kurog's belittling the chiefs. They won't stand it.
You isolate yourselves in your own stronghold, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must change who and what we are.
Kurog's got a point. We're still going to kill the bastards, right?
Set it ablaze!
I tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refused to listen. I grow tired of arguing with you.
The king cares for our people, and all you do is praise his heart.
One. The murderous king and his lunatic brother.
Light it up!
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Inga courting ritual.
We need to move faster. Kurog's about to start slaughtering the chiefs. Once we get inside, find Kurog and take him down. We need to save as many chiefs as we can. There's still time if we move fast. We need to open this gate.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
You leave me no
I'll take care of the archers.
Eliminate the clan chiefs!
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves!
And now the last guest has arrived. I'm gonna make you pay for your disappointment. As impressive as always, but it doesn't matter. My soldiers are already moving to block the tunnel. But even impressive criminals must pay for their crimes. I'm gonna deal with you personally. Bow before the king of the Orsinium! You angered mother! blood price for my mother's death, outsider! You murdered my mother! Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitor. Burn!
Oh, for crying out loud. Interrupting my fucking battle.
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced to become the murdered chiefs. But they're just the tip of Malakath's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans. No. Kurog, how could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog... Please. Enough talk. May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage, my one-time played brother.
The clans. You earned their respect by what you did in there. Follow me. I can lead you back to the keep. The path should be safe enough now. Just stay close and follow me.
You're just in time. We've finished clearing out the Vosh Rock and the remaining chiefs are waiting. Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clan. Kurog dreamed of a united Orsinium nation. Of all orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need... You came to Wrothgar. This last favor. Take these on your way back, after you've delivered the letters. Stop by the King's Corner Club. Speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service. Happy? What an odd question. To tell you the truth, I never thought I'd live to see the city rise again, but I've been wrong before. You're a good example of that. The thought has crossed my mind. At least under Kurog as part of the Daggerfall Covenant, we were considered strong. We had allies. That's something I need to think about. Emmerich's agreement was with Kurog, not the clan chiefs. We need to discuss our options and make a decision.
Okay, well, I think we're going to call that an episode, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we will finish off this last little bit, tie off the loose ends, and be off to the next adventure. In the meantime, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.